ready for Doug to come pick them up. There's a lot.
There is.
How many is Doug taking with him?
18.
18 guitars or 18 necks? Because one guitar has 3 necks.
Yeah,
One,
I don't know.
2, 3. There's 3 that I can see right here. I know there's 4, 5.
Okay.
Maybe 6 over there. There's a bunch of them, dude.
Yeah. Is he on the road yet?
I don't know.
It depends on how many days he wants it to take
to
get here.
Yeah,
Probably not yet because it's only Wednesday. That would be a lot of days.
Yeah, I don't know if he's but he's coming from pretty far away. Mm-hmm. So, hey everybody, it's Matt, and we're at Texas Toast Guitars. And Chris, well, first of all, how are you?
I'm good.
Okay.
I hope everybody else is good too.
I think they're doing good. So, dude, there's been so much cool stuff get painted.
Yep.
And I'm really excited for the Paul Reed Smith style, ultimate PRS style workshop. We've never done this workshop before, but we're doing 2 back-to-back starting Monday.
Yep.
So we did let's address a couple of things real quick.
Okay.
And I don't know how many people are going to see this because this video has no ads. Mm-hmm. But one of the things we discovered was when we demonetized the channel, first of all, YouTube can add ads whenever they want. So they might have just done that. The other thing, though, is that I've decided to monetize the Sunday videos, which are at 5 o'clock on Sundays, because we noticed as soon as we stopped monetizing them, views were cut
plummeted
by 75%.
Yeah.
They went from, an average video would get I don't know, let's say 2,500 down to 600 when you don't monetize it. So YouTube doesn't recommend it. So I'm sorry that we have to have ads, but the whole point of the channel, of course, is to advertise for our business. Pete sent us a tenner though and said, I'm fairly certain that Brian made me do this. Thank you very much, Pete. So all the live videos though, I don't see any real reason why we should have ads on the live videos.
No,
right?
I still think that ad free on the live videos is the way to go.
Yeah, and Dave just sent us a super chat and said Brian made him do it too, and ad free is for me. Thank you so much, you guys. So anyway, Chris, I want to read you something.
Okay.
And then I want you to talk about it a little bit. Okay. The video on Sunday was called "Why Pore Filler Has Got to Be the First Step You Do Before You Paint Your Guitar."
Okay.
Some people wanted to know what's the difference between pore fill and grain fill. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think those terms can be used interchangeably. Now, it is possible that one company calls it one thing and one person, but essentially it's the same thing.
Yeah, I think so. Early on, I thought that grain fill was going to almost level the open grain with the harder grains on top.
So some woods would really benefit from
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That could be.
It didn't.
Okay.
It just, filled the grain a little bit.
For the purposes of our video from last Sunday, we use grain fill and pore fill interchangeably, the term.
I try and use pore fill because that's what the product is called.
Okay.
So I
go
with that.
I want to read you something real quick. From Mossy5150. SOLAREZ is a brand, not a product. They make several different finishes that are appropriate for woodworking and many that are not. I can't believe it's not lacquer, works great on guitar bodies and comes in 3 viscosities: grain sealer, brush on, and spray on. It's good stuff, worth getting a small sample kit to test and compare. You'd be doing the home building community a favor and definitely rule it in or out in a fair A-B comparison.
Okay.
Because I try to get back to everybody who leaves a comment in the first 24 hours. I can't do it for a
jerky.
You
smell funny.
Yeah, thank you.
Well,
And that wasn't jerky.
No,
so
no,
I said Mossy 5150. You make a good point, but I fear I have too little time to do that sort of thing. Okay. So then Mossy 5150 said, Texas Toast Guitars. I mean, you made a 14.5-minute video about wiping grain sealer on a single guitar. I don't have the time sounds like an excuse. It's a shame you're willing to disparage the brand, but can't be asked to make a short review video about their product. The product works in sunlight and doesn't require expensive or dangerous UV equipment to cure, which makes it a superior alternative for home builders and addresses a major weakness in the product you're currently used, which cannot dry without high intensity supplemental UV. So,
where would you like me to start?
Well, so I don't. Gary
Actually-
Red. How about this? Gary Redburn sent us a super chat and says, "Ad free. I did see the beautiful blue guitar. By the way, this is Gary's blue guitar." So
I typed out a response,
Uh-huh.
and I kind of went through point by point. His first thing is, don't have the time, and you spent 14 minutes doing this guitar.
Mhm.
Well, no, we didn't. We did 6 other guitars or 7 other guitars at the same time.
Yeah.
We just happened to film the last one and show, you being that one.
now
But I did a whole bunch of others.
I remember saying at some point in the video. Now, and you guys can correct me if I'm wrong. Where I said, Chris, what do you think about SOLAREZ? I think is what I said, and you said,
I have no experience with it,
Yeah.
so I can't really speak of it. I
Yeah.
have heard good things. I've seen people that have used it. I have
Mhm.
talked to people that have used it. I talked to Dave Chenzoff, who is here, I believe. I know he is, and yeah, it seems like a good product.
and I said, I have also never used it,
Yeah,
but it seems to me like it's a little more of a hobby product, and this, what we use from SimTech, is a professional grade product. Now, I did not mean that to like disparage anybody, but he even says, Mossy 5150 says, home builders, and he didn't say hobby builders, but he alluded to that. So
that's really what.
yeah,
Home builders are.
and we understand that not everyone
Yeah,
has a
yeah.
expensive.
So here's
UV
the
light.
problem with us getting that product
Okay.
and trying it out.
Okay.
We need to buy the product, or somebody needs to send us the product.
Mhm.
Okay.
That's not a big.
We need something to try it out on.
Actually, we need two things,
We
right?
probably need several things to try it out on if we're going to do a real test, because we'd want to try it on probably mahogany and also probably ash.
Oh,
Those
yeah.
are the two most open pore woods that we use.
I was thinking if you wanted to do a real A/B comparison, we'd have to have two identical bodies.
Mhm.
So let's say we'd have to get
Yeah.
two like Strat bodies from
Mhm.
somewhere, or we'd have to make them,
Yeah.
and then we'd have to use product A and product B.
Yeah. And then, and ultimately what I came up with is our videos
Uh-huh.
aren't showing people how to do it in their own home shop. Sometimes they are. Sometimes you can learn something, but ultimately they are how we do our processes.
Mhm. Joy said it gives people a good idea of like what they can expect when they come to
Yeah,
like a workshop.
Yeah, and that's true too. Is a lot of the steps, or a lot of the things that we show videos of are things that you get to do in classes. The other funny thing is,
hold on, before you tell this.
Okay.
The other thing is wouldn't it, like, we've never used it, so why would anyone want to know what we thought of it?
Yeah.
I mean, like, who cares what we think? We've never used
if you're interested in it, there's a bunch of videos. Go watch those videos. Chris from Highline.
Yeah.
It's his favorite product.
There were,
He loves it.
gosh, I remember like 5 years ago, everybody was making a SOLAREZ video.
Yeah.
Okay.
So my favorite. So Mossy. Blah, blah, blah,
Yeah.
Actually has videos of him using that product.
So what I would like for everyone to do is go check out Mossy 5150's videos on SOLAREZ, provided you're interested in SOLAREZ, or and check it out.
Then go over to Highline and check his out.
Yeah,
and then get a jar of it, a can of it, a bottle of it, however it comes, and try it out yourself. Don't rely on us to try it out for you.
Well, one of the things I remember saying in that video too was how proud of the finishing process that we have landed on. You and I both are. And it was, it took a while to get to where we're like, we really feel good about the way and to add a variable seems like fixing something that's not broken.
And really, because we are a production shop, we don't just do one thing at a time. We can't wait for a sunny day. Even in Colorado, occasionally we don't have sunny days.
That's
so what are we going to do? Turn everything off and leave?
You also made a really excellent point about putting things outside in the neighborhood where the shop is.
At your home shop, you smear, spray, do whatever you do with SOLAREZ. Where do you put that body?
Backyard.
In the backyard? Yeah. We have no backyard.
Yeah.
We have no front yard.
That's right.
We have a parking lot. Our trash cans got stolen. I 100% know that if we put a guitar body out there on some sort of rotating stick, it would be gone in 10 minutes.
Now that would be a funny video.
Yes.
Texas Toast Guitars tries SOLAREZ for the first time and the guitar gets stolen.
The body gets swiped. Yeah. No backyard. And now people are going to say, well, you should move into a better neighborhood. We're an industrial business. Yeah, there aren't better neighborhoods. Yeah. And there's no fences and there's no.
We really need a climb up onto the roof.
Yeah, we could have a hatch and we could climb up. Yeah, we could maybe convert that one. We could put stuff up there and do it that way. But the other thing is, with our setup, we smear that stuff on, wipe it off, hit it with the UV light for 5 or 6 or 8 minutes. I still don't know how long it takes. And then it's ready to march on to the next step. Yeah. It's ready to go for the sealer coats. So I can start, I usually try and do 6 or 7 things at a time. I can smear that stuff on 6 bodies, 6 guitars, UV them, remask them, put them back in the booth and spray them with 3 rounds of our sealer all within a day and still have time to do some other stuff.
Dave says we could use the squirrel access.
That's exactly what I was thinking is the squirrel accesses. Yeah. Why is there not a staircase that comes out of that?
Oh, mercy.
But anyway, so yeah, SOLAREZ.
Yeah, so I don't have a problem with SOLAREZ, but I've just never used it.
I've threatened to do videos like that, but like you say, we really don't have the time. We are very, very busy.
Yeah.
So,
for example, you know what I did today? Well, one of the things I was really busy doing today was I made this fun thing. Actually, I didn't do it today, but
no, I know. Yeah. I've been squirting everybody with it. And this is the second one, isn't?
The first one I made
got donated.
Well, the first one I made for Dave DeVoe's 5-year-old son, and I had so much fun playing with it that I thought I should make him one.
It's funny because it still freaks you out, even though, like Jim says, you can see that it's pink string and a clear bottle, and yet you still go. Yeah.
Credit.
Me. I should get incredulous like the lady at Benihana or something like that.
Oh, yeah.
What are you doing?
I can't believe it.
This is my good shirt.
So anyway, well, I don't know. What else? Is there anything more we need to talk about SOLAREZ or?
I don't know. I think if you're interested in it, watch a couple videos and then go get some and try it out.
Yeah.
I think because I think even if we showed it, you'd still have to learn how to use it yourself.
Yeah, that's true, huh? There'd still be a whatever learning curve there would be.
Yeah. So, and honestly, if I'm going to get it and use it, I'm going to go watch Chris at Highline use it first.
Yeah, I can't imagine that.
Middleman, Matt and Chris, and just go watch Chris at Highline use it.
Do you think? Well, do you know, or do you think he might have some like AB products with this?
Yeah, I think so. I think at one time he tried the Simtech, which we used to use as a pore filler.
Oh, the UV.
No, the 28X50. Early on, he got a can of it and declared it was too stinky to use.
Oh, yeah, okay. Somebody asked me about Aquacoat. We used to use Aquacoat, and we don't any longer. The thing about it is, what happened. I think there's a problem, Chris, and that's every time I'm excited about something, and coincidentally also am wondering what to make a video about. I make a video where it's like, hey, everybody, check out Aquacoat. It's neat. Or check out Simtech, or check out SOLAREZ, or check out whomever. And what happens is people think that's me saying, go out and buy this. And sometimes it is, and sometimes it's not. We've been using Simtech for like a decade, not the pore filler, but we've been using Simtech products for a long, long time, and we really like
them.
So
the real reason that we use the pore filler is because it shortens the number of coats and the amount of time for the next step, which is Simtech 28x50 sanding sealer,
which we used to just go right.
We used to just go to that, and sometimes, depending on the wood, sometimes 3 rounds was enough. Sometimes it's soaked in a whole bunch, and you'd have to sand it back, and then you'd have to reapply more of it. This is 98%, 99%. We do the UV pore filler, we do the Simtech sealer, and then it's ready for final paint.
Yeah. And the UV pore fill is
faster.
Fast. So
and so really the it takes a few minutes to set up and but really it's you're saving a whole bunch of time in the 15 or 20 minutes that it takes to do the pore filler per guitar.
Yes, lots of people are chiming in here, and I don't know. I guess people sometimes want to deep dive in the product that they use. I think that you guys should go check out Mossy 5150. Like I said, he's got videos on it, so I'm not 100% sure why he'd want us to make a video, but and maybe he just wanted us to see what it was, see if it was good, or maybe he likes maybe he really likes it, or maybe he likes the what do they call it? Lack of environmental impact. I don't know. There could be lots of reasons.
Is a UV light a bad thing for the environment?
Oh, I don't know, but I mean, I think that the stuff that reacts to you might be. Maybe you would want. I don't think you want to drink SOLAREZ
I don't think so. So the one thing that we didn't talk about in the video was the lack of smell. Yeah, that stuff. You don't need to wear a mask. You don't need to.
That's right.
You don't need to do anything. It has very, very, very little smell, and it's not a chemical smell really. The little tiny bit that it does have.
I guess the light can be.
The light.
You could get burned.
I've given myself a sunburn with it. But there's precautions for that.
So in a long enough timeline of exposure to that stuff, in incorrect use and exposure, you could injure yourself.
But I also think it lets you know pretty fast, because I had all the stuff on. I just I didn't button my shirt all the way up. It was open, and then I was doing something and it dragged my shirt down, and I got this weird sunburn right here. So because I had the mask on, which covers the here, right there.
Okay.
So
were you wearing like that flash dance? Because they send you a sweatshirt. Flash
dance sweater.
Remember they send you that sweatshirt from UV3, and remember that thing that what's her name hit? Okay.
Yeah, I cut the sleeves off it.
Sure.
Yeah. Put my leggings on and started UVing.
Yep.
So that's why we use it, and I can use it anytime, and it's not going to get stolen. That's it. Yeah.
Some people have said that they have good luck with Simtech and good luck with SOLAREZ. So give it a shot and see what you guys think. But I don't see a time that, to me, there would be enough of an emphasis for us to switch. In midstream.
And now I have no way of knowing this, but I do know that lots and lots of guitar companies use the same pore filler that we use.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
And presumably they know what's good.
Yeah.
I don't see a lot of big guitar companies using SOLAREZ. I don't see any of them using it.
Not saying that they don't, but we don't know.
Most of the big guys actually have a booth that they stick it in. They don't rely on a UV light monkey like me to go in and shine a light on it. You put it in the booth and it does its thing. But I don't think we would like the SOLAREZ.
Even if we tried SOLAREZ, we probably would hit it with our UV light anyway, right? I mean,
that's what I would do. I think now we need another body. They'd want to see.
Oh yeah.
How many times do you have to rotate it? How long does it take to kick? How do you know it's kicked?
Yeah.
I don't know that our stuff is solid until the next step.
I don't know
until the sealer starts going on. So how long do you have to leave it out for?
And the Simtech stuff isn't exactly expensive. It's like $35 for a quart of it or
Quart,
something.
yeah.
Yeah, it's not
Yeah.
overly expensive. I
Mhm.
mean, so, and it lasts a long time. Anyway, well, so there you go, gang. That's why we don't use SOLAREZ, but you guys should try it out if you want.
Mhm.
And if you
I
want to
think
check
if I
out
was
some
doing this
videos,
stuff at home, I would try it out.
okay, yeah. Then if you want to check out some videos of people who've been using it for a while and whose sample size is considerably larger than Chris and I's size of 0.
Yep. Just call Dave Chenzoff up.
Dave is in the comment
area
section.
code,
You can ask
yeah.
him. Hey, Jesse used to use SOLAREZ. He might still. I don't know. Mossy 5150. Chris at Highline Guitars. Lots of people use it and seem to really like it. So anyway, that's all the time we have for today, guys. We've got some cool stuff coming up. We've got a neat video for Sunday. We've got, of course, our regularly scheduled Thursday evening power hour where we talk about all things cool. What reveal are we doing on Friday, Chris? Is there going to be a reveal?
So many reveals we could
really
do.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Okie doke.
Yep.
So we will see you guys tomorrow around the same time and Friday around the same time. And
I know we're going to reveal on Friday.
Okay, cool. And yeah, so we will see you then, and have a great night, everybody. We'll talk to you later tomorrow. I have to go to end. Okay.